This headline is fucking crazy. SZA, you're not wrong. You're not right, but you're not wrong. I was gone for a while. I explained why in the previous video. I'll leave that up in the info card if that interests you. And while I was gone, SZA said that she believes she's only considered an R&B artist because she's black. She views it as reductive and in fact goes on to cite like Justin Bieber as somebody that she feels as though doesn't get put into a box. She wants to make more alternative music. Before I really get into that, I just want to clarify. As far as I know, the general public doesn't perceive Justin Bieber as a R&B artist at all. In fact, he's always and will continue to be in that same box of pop music. To the point though, SZA, the world views you that way, not because you're black, but because that's where we met you. That's what we know you for. I'd like to take you back to the Control album, The Weeknd specifically. Now you take that and you compare it to F2F off of the most recent album, at the time of me recording this at least, SOS. The two sound nothing alike. And based on what you said, I expect you to make more songs like F2F, but for now, the general public's perception of you is R&B because that's where we met you. You're not the first person to step out and do something that people will deem conceptual because of how we consume art. Lil Wayne encountered the same problem when he made Rebirth. That is a rock album that is meant to be consumed as a rock album, but coming from who folks wasn't arguing, there was a general consensus then, probably more than any other time in hip-hop, that he was the number one in all of hip-hop. For him to drop a rock album not only confused people, but most people probably viewed that as his proverbial fall off, or at least what could have set in motion a fall off for him, because the way that we met him was in hip-hop. We met him in the, I guess you could say, gangster rap, for lack of a better word, but that's where we met him. We met him at rap. And so for him to drop a rock album not only floored people, but heavily confused people. And I think that you're in that same space. You will drop an alternative album. I continue to read in the article that says that you're working on a collaboration album with Paramore, which at this point is probably the best way to get that alternative crowd with the least amount of pushback. But for now, we're going to put you in that R&B box because that's how we consume the content that you made. That's how we perceive you. If you go and you type in SZA type beat, probably it's probably a little different now, but if you go and you type SZA type beat, most of the things that come out of it are going to be put in that R&B box because that's how we perceive you. And I think most all people understand this, that change that you're looking to make, it doesn't happen overnight. It will be some time. We'll have to take that album in, we'll have to consume that album, and you have to hope that the diehard fans will be the loudest ones and the haters will be the most silent. This is just what the cycle of art is. This is just what the cycle of art will continue to be, right? SZA, you're not wrong for saying that they're pigeonholing you 100%, but it's not because you're black. It's because of the content that you've put out and how people have consumed it. This is what happens with art. Unless you tell someone how to consume what they're being told or how to interpret what they're listening to, they're going to interpret it in their own way, and that is what led you to being put in that R&B space. I do hope that you find success making the alternative album with Paramore, and I think that the upcoming album, Lana, may actually even help you do that. I don't know. I don't try to listen to leaks or anything like that, because mixes and masters, things happen. You know, there's a process that artists go through, and I don't feel like leaks improve that process. All that said and considered, I hope you find success. I hope you're able to move into whatever space you are looking to move yourself into, and I hope you are well accepted and loved in that space. If you made it this far in the video, you have to know that I appreciate you. If you've been here before and haven't subbed for some reason, hit the sub button. If you're not subbed in general, just, same thing, hit the sub button, leave a like, if you are a subscriber. I am back. I'm just starting to get my legs up under me, so just give me a second. But there are more videos coming. I am working. To everyone watching, everyone viewing, I appreciate you. Hope you'll be around next time I drop. Peace.